That sounded like a good one. Bluegill?
Good one, though. I'm in the bluegill.
13. Do. What's comment settings? Been live for 50 seconds. There's nobody in here. Well, I'll show them the sunrise. There they are. Railroad showed up. R1 showed up. 13 now. They reeled off 3 pretty quick there. There's quite a few fish right there in that corner bunch. Marquise, Willie Timpson, Chris Parker, Bear and the Boss Lady, Fishing Grandpa, Papa Squeezy. See, people get notified over on the YouTube. That's a good thing. Munch getting ready to put super eat on one here. One Marquise, Rhonda, Big J, Mr. Boss, Fishing Grandpa. Excellent, excellent. Everybody got their notifications. This is good. So maybe the TikTok thing early in the morning to notify, to let you guys know we're coming over here is the good thing. Munch is feeding fish. I've caught more fish not fishing than they have. More David Logue. David Logue, are you fishing? You should be.
They'll come after that little piece of
Or Jeremy Booth. Come on, Munch. Get it together, son.
on the struggle bus.
Hey, Drone, Florida, be out Saturday. Hey, Randall Dawes. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here, honestly. Jeremy Booth. Swamp Bass Man. I like, there's more fish down that way. Sun's just popping out. May have to give him a fat minute. Well, sun just popped, guys, so it may take them a few minutes. They sometimes take a break as soon as that sun pops. Don't know why, but they do. Rainy, we went live on TikTok for about 15 minutes. Captain has hooked a little fish, probably a spotted sunfish, if it was my guess.
I'm gonna check the bill.
All right, you do that. I'm getting ready to get a Red Bull.
Jeez.
I just knocked them down. I was really hoping these fish would go nuts this morning, but I don't know if they're going to, guys. Morning, Gray Ranger. Okay, send that one away. Inmate, you on that?
I don't know where to go.
Nice munch. Click. Come on, hold on there, Malls.
I don't know, do we want him
Make.
in that one or the other
It's
one?
up to you.
I will wait.
We can always pull some out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of him. Oh, there could be Machiavelli. There's no crocs here, you Utsav, Barra. We do have gators, but now, farther south in Florida, that's 15. We do have what's known as the American crocodile.
I just put one in there, Brandon.
I got it. I got it. Morning, Richard Prater. Linda, I did. See, you were still in bed. We went to TikTok and played for 15 minutes and let everybody know we were coming over here. Now, while you're here, Linda, get notifications. Somebody teach her how to get notifications that we're live. Captain is hooked up with Moby Wiener. What a good one. Where'd he go?
He's still going.
Huh.
He's still going.
Yeah, hit the like button. Please follow. Sorry, you know, I'm not good at that, Bear and the Boss Lady or Josh. I'm just not good at that. It's just not something I would never beg for gifts back on the old TT. And it just, I don't know. 15 in a box, should have been 16. Captain's losing fish right and left. Or Curtis Hobbs here. Oh, goody, Linda. Pond hopper. Eat it or swim. He swam. I'd teach him. There ain't no fish back here. There's some fish down the other way, Captain, but they're not right here. They're not back behind me like they were yesterday. Yes, we're in paradise. Watch the pink crocs, Bill. Look at them out there.
I know.
You guys ready to go catch those fish?
Yeah.
Get the sun a little more behind us, too. You got a bite, Captain? Or did you just bounce that? Let me get Munch out of the get his thing out of the way here. Hang on, guys. We're gonna get a little more serious about this. You might have them back there behind you too, but there's a lot of fish over here to your left. All right, y'all get ready. I think they could even catch a fish here. Okay, Rainey. Not too bad. Look at him. What happened?
I thought I had a bite.
He got him. Get him, Munch. Morning, Scott. Tommy Dennis, morning. You might need to have everybody do a copy and paste. Please follow, please this, please that. We're going to be a growing channel. There's no doubt about that. That fish went back. He got it. That fish ain't going back. I could catch a fish here. I tell you what, Drone, Florida, these fish will be gone Saturday, but there should be more around. I'm a little concerned that we're going to be looking for fish later. Richard Prater, that's not too bad a job. Now, I'd go ahead and warn you, Richard Prater. Take a screwdriver. If that capacitor's not completely bad and just looks like a football, discharge it with a screwdriver first. They hurt. Morning, Robert. White Wonder from the St. John's morning. How many is that? 16? Morning, T. Jeff.
Come on, I know you're in there.
Is that a worm you was using yesterday?
Picked it up off the floor.
Picked it up.
Hey, Pittman. Pittman is munching your spot. You can't blame me. He moved that. Good call, Rainey. I've caught too many little fish here this morning. They're down in there. You're going to have to get in there, Munch. Swamp Bass Man caught 144. Were they all shell crackers? Do you have bluegills mixed in? I didn't see your video this morning, and I spent an exuberant amount of time on freaking TikTok this morning. I woke up too early. What happened?
He slicked me.
He didn't slick you, did he?
Yeah.
Boy, he did too.
Yeah, he did. He got it all.
Your Kleins will work. Those aren't Kleins. Those are known as dikes, Richard Prater, and you're allowed to say that word at Getting Cap. That's a good one there. That's a real good
A
one.
hog.
You're allowed to say that word over here. 17, only 7. Come on, Munch.
Damn it.
Jeez.
There you go.
I'm taking that fish. Here's what we're doing, guys. Me and Munch are keeping a few to scale. I'll do a catch and clean and destruction or something. I don't know. There's no telling what I'm going to do. Here's what's going to happen, guys. Here's the way this is going down. Brandon's got his pole out. And Brandon's going to put a worm on. And when Munch misses this fish again, well,
Shit.
now he's catching lily pads. Well, FBI deer, we're not catching deer. So, you know, I got a worm on. I ain't playing with Munch. Well, Munch, Molly, I made up for the TikTok scrolling for both of us this morning. He got him. Easy on him, and he lost him.
That gun it.
He had him. Captain's up there gardening too. I can't catch him for these guys, sorry. Shell crackers.
He's on there, Brandon.
He was walking that, wasn't he?
Brandon's sleeping now.
I'm trying to read comments.
I know. I don't know how you do it.
Arthur Morgan, yes, we've done this every day for 3.5 years now. So yes, it is nice. KZ's here. We like Yeats. You gonna sword lip another one?
No. I'm gonna try not to.
Captain's hooked up. Click. We'll call it 18. You got one, Munch?
Brother and sister. Hey, Brandon caught a fish.
Wow, yeah.
Ah, teacher. Wait, we triple Nixon.
The wrong kind.
It's up to you. I don't care.
Huh? You want him in his
Yeah.
box or no? Huh?
It's good. It's good enough.
Okay. You tell me, Cap.
That was a triple Nixon.
They're gonna.
what- was that 20?
Gonna scale them.
Okay.
Or 19.
They're not gonna play.
We'll call it 20, guys, just to be safe.
John, if he takes them, the people he give them to, they'll scale them.
Okay.
Some of them we threw back this morning is too little, but them like them ones we just caught, they're fine.
I'm good. I caught fish now. I have a feeling, guys, we are going to be looking for fish. I didn't expect that this morning. Captain, do you think these fish were here for a while?
No, not really.
I don't either. I caught a bunch of little fish this morning, though. Hold on there, Rico. Sure. I'm going to get a Red Bull first.
I think sometimes just There's some big fish in here. There's a lot of little ones too.
Sure, Linda. Then I'll get my Red Bull. You can't see a whole lot, but they're good fish. Munch. Jeez. Fish like old people, you know what. I'm getting my Red Bull. Hold on. I haven't had one yet today. It's the first one today. All right. Swamp bass, man? Yep. We've been told that before. He moved that, buddy.
I thought he was there. That's like it, didn't it?
Make that fish swallow that. You missed that fish 3 times. A Red Bull gives you a fish. Got ice under my can. Lake Okeechobee. Morning, Jazzy and Dad. Did you get skint?
Yeah, I did.
I'm fishing with 2 old people here. They don't know what they're doing. Harley Clyde morning. Maybe Nancy. You got it, Munch. Good enough. 21. Oh, come on.
He got all that.
I'm fishing. Hey, Jesus. You know, here's the deal. You know, in the front of this boat, this is if Bob Euchre was a fisherman.
Here he goes.
He hooked him that time. Shame on that fish. Oh, come on. Is your hook bent? You want my pole? He catches fish.
I think I put a few in the box.
I don't remember. See, the camera wasn't on you. He's on it, Munch. He moved it. Little fish. No click. 22. You know, when I end the live show, I'll get after them with these guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please follow, subscribe, whatever you call it over here. But I still think we're going to be looking for fish. I'm not seeing what I need to see here. It is nice weather here, no doubt about that. Robbie Bunker's got it figured out. He's made it.
Boat waves somewhere.
Well, Jeffrey, there ain't a rod and reel in this boat. And you know, maybe you didn't know it, Jeffrey, and I tell everybody this every day. Bass fishing's for people that don't know how to fish. Now, don't get your feelings hurt. You're allowed to joke too. Yes, I saw that Gray Ranger. Now, I'll tell you this right now, and I've said it before. If me and that man up front had decided to pursue largemouth bass as hard as we do panfish, we would be on top of the leaderboard on the MLF every week. I promise you that. They wouldn't stand a damn chance. No walleyes here. We got shell crackers and bluegill this morning, mostly shell crackers. Ditch pickles, Pittman. I saw that. You sent me a picture. So'd your wife. Rico King, you're exactly right. We got issues. You got him. You did good. You did real good. You let up on him. 22. Click. Sorry, Pitt, but I had to. Sun's already getting warm. Oh, I'm standing in front of this camera to keep the sun off of it. Captain's getting ready to get hooked up there. Top secret, Pittman. You want me to send you a pic? Well, Jeffrey Duncan, here's the deal with bass fishing. You know, when you get older, it becomes a lot of work. And yes, we do catch 2-pound bluegill. We catch 3-pound shell crackers. But, you know, all the bass fishermen we know, they go out every day and you hear the same thing. Oh, I lost a big one at a boat. I lost a 6-pounder. I lost a 10-pounder. Man, just missed one. Had 2 bites. That's not fun. I did it for freaking years. You want one? Damn, Oregon, I tell you what, for Oregon, Jeffrey Duncan, that's a big fish. It really is. You know, you're pretty far north there, and we're down here in Central Florida, and the growing season never stops, and they eat full time. They just grow and grow. The oldest panfish in this lake is what, 6 years, and the average is 3. So these fish just are off the chain growing. I've never heard of Immigrant Lake.
Where's it at? Here in Florida?
Oregon. Thanks, Rico. Yes, Gray Ranger will be back on the specs here in a couple weeks, probably 2 weeks. We may get one. Did he skin you? Wow. Probably the 15th. If a big run of big shell crackers comes in, we'll fish for the shell crackers again. And the full moon's going to be around the 15th. But Captain, these fish have left. There's a few fish ahead of us, and we'll pick off some fish here, but man, there's a lot of fish here. 5 nights at Freddy's. Howdy. Yeah, inmate, and the grass shrimp here.
I see a couple.
The grass shrimp here, inmate, and the blind mosquitoes, just no shortage of food. You got it all up there, Jeffrey. Now down here, Jeffrey, 10-pound bass grow on trees. That's not even considered a trophy down here, really. Captain's gardening. Railroad, there you go. Don't make me do bass math, guys. Morning, Nick Podell. You want me to move us forward a little bit?
Yeah, let's do.
Do me a favor, Munch.
Yes, sir.
Push the up button. You're right there. Push the up button on that thing over there.
This?
Mm-hmm. You'll have to double click the down button to get it to go back down. Go ahead, make it go down. Sort of double click. There you go, you got it. Now, like I said, the 10-pounders down here, that's not a big fish. It's a big fish, don't get me wrong. Get Lucky's caught them that big. What's your biggest here, Get Lucky? Roadkill made it? You got it? Did you get in there? Hello, Tim Ferris. No, Rico haven't today. The fish here are not real big today. I'm expecting a giant run of giant shell crackers before they go, though. Morning, Nick Ginther. 100 people in the door. That's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Please subscribe. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, we've been on TikTok for 3.5 years about, doing a live show every morning, sometimes twice a morning. And we're moving our show over here to YouTube to try and further monetize the channel. We're not trying to make money off you people, but if they're willing to pay for views and take some advertising out of us, dollars out of us, that's fine. Captain, you better get ready. That's going to happen. A lot of copperheads, Rico. They're all copperheads. The bluegills are. But mostly we caught shell crackers this morning. We catch another bluegill, I'll show it to you. Morning, Jackie A. Damn fish are bumping underneath my feet here. Jeffrey, this is as good a scenery as you can get. It really is. Just red worms, Jeffrey, yes. Oh, look at them. I need a worm. Can you hand me a worm? You got an extra worm there. I'll watch it. Thank you. Yeah. I got him. He got a hold of him. Click. Splash. He lost him. You had him, Munch.
Well, I know. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
There's more there.
I don't know what to tell you about it.
Boatfish?
They're riddling these pads.
Boatfish? He's moved. He just moved that. He poked at it. Got him too. He got him too. Click. Yeah, you do, Nick. You're right. 23 in a box. Do it again. Little fish, you little bastard. You son of...
Come on, Brandon.
God.
What's he doing back there, Mike?
I don't know. He's playing with these little fish. Every time he gets his paw out, he catches these little bitty ones.
Hey, Josh, how's this work as far as likes on this channel? If you double click, do you like it? If you double click again, do you unlike it? I don't know the rules here.
I'm going to go in after one of these little bitty ones.
There's probably more big ones down in there.
I'd say there are.
I'm sliding under you. Can you see?
Oh, yeah, you're good. I could have got you one. Wasn't thinking.
I'm going to go out here and catch a monster.
That looks like you get a bite.
They're a little slow, ain't they?
All right, I'm going out here and catch this one. Y'all ready?
He's going after Moby Dick.
He's out there. I know he is. I know he is.
Oh, yeah.
He bumped out there. He made a mistake. Look at him. He just whacked it with his tail. Eat it.
Eat it or swim.
You went over it. You got lucky.
I did, yeah.
I don't know if I'll get that lucky, and I didn't. I saw that. $100 hook set incoming. Not like that, you ain't. Does not unlike, thanks, Melissa. Like I
You can do
said,
that with your eyes closed, I believe.
here comes the $100. $104 in a house, K. It ain't bad. Yeah, Gray Ranger, we've had some days like that. We had one day last year. I forget where me and him were fishing. And most of the fish were 15, 16 inches in a cooler, and we filled it. Who'd we give it to? Ron? Yeah, we gave that cooler of fish to Ron. Of course, everybody in his park had to come see those. I mean, it was hoss cats. Captain hooked up Moby Wiener here. Good one there. We'll take it. Uh-oh. You little bastard. I just got bit by something. God almighty. And it wasn't this big fish. You're right, Josh. Now this fish was spawned last year. In 2 years, this will be a big fish. That's how fast they grow here. Yeah, look. Or you could take it and put it under the kale hook and bass fish with it. That's legal. And catch monsters. Oh, Tommy, every morning you'll see them in here chasing those guys.
Yeah, I was in a shell cracker bed right back there one year in the bucket whips. And this bass kept swimming up by the boat, but he couldn't really swim.
Huh.
Yes, turn on notifications. That's the important part.
I finally just netted him and threw him in the cooler. And he's about 8 pounds.
Wow.
And I told Michelle, I said, that bass acts like it's sick when you clean it. Just make sure you check. She said, he's sick, all right.
24.
Shell cracker stuck in his throat and he couldn't swallow.
Really?
He was choking to death, yeah.
Wow.
Gray Ranger, we've spent a lot of time at Storm over the years. Lemon Point-ish. Lemon Point, before Grassy got destroyed, the grass line fishing there was fantastic. Jeffrey Duncan, Florida's, if you like to fish, you move to Florida. That's pretty simple. And if you're not married, it's 10 times as good. You can do it every day. I ain't got a frog, Tommy. There ain't a rod and reel in this boat.
If you're married, you can only do it 6 days a week.
Right. Dan the Airboat Man's here. Hey, Hidden Oasis. Oh, Captain, come on. Did he get you?
No, but he had his after it.
Watch this. Captain's getting ready to put the big one in the boat. Richard Prater, it's average 5 foot deep. This is not a deep lake, no. Now, there are some pits in Florida that are deep. Where I live, they claim it's 90 foot deep in my park, or it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore. What have you seen out there, Munch?
I don't know. I've not seen it that deep. There's probably some holes.
They're mining pits.
Yeah.
Yes, Rico King, we start crappie fishing here in 2 weeks, and we'll do it for 6 months. We do this for 6 months, then we go to crappie for 6 months. We have a lot of damn fun. Charles Miller, the clicky says 24, and it's been sort of slow, really. Out there at the end, Captain, where we finished yesterday, there's quite a few fish. And I think we're going to have to go out there. What do you think?
We can always go back to them again if we have.
I'm not real happy with what I'm seeing here, buddy. I'm really disappointed, honestly. Hold on to your hats. We don't go back for hats. You got one, Munch?
Yeah, that's all right. Well,
I'll cut him.
he's off. I think he got off.
I'm going to move you a little more, Cap.
No,
All right, here we are.
lily pad is.
Crater Lake 14. I've heard that, Jeffrey. Get ready. Captain's going to start lurching, whacking and stacking here. Nancy Palmer Willow is perfectly fine, like always. She's a piglet. Waxhaw Bob's here. I didn't know that, Nick. You know, Jackie, I heard that the weather's going to be hot up north. Let's get us a fish here. Fish are gone. They left. Morning, Jack Leonard. Morning, Eric Stewart, Jeffrey Duncan. Lake Harris is north of us, up north of Leesburg there, west of Orlando. So where all the psychopaths live. Morning, Thomas McLemore. I got you, Nick. That makes sense.
They're getting funny on us, think they?
It's worse than that. Well, at least you heard me, Nick. Richard Prater, that's no good. Chances are it's the fan motor then. 1,000% of the time, Richard, it's the damn. Make sure you put the wires back on right, but 1,000% of the time it's a damn capacitor. Dory in the house? Did I see Dory here? Yes, no? Yeah, Jeffrey, not a one. Once we start crappie fishing, we'll have 12 poles out at once, trolling in open water for crappie. Well, I'm going to have to move you up some more because I put you all in a dead hole. What's that?
They're not wanting to do much right now.
There you go.
Good thing for that one.
That was a small fish and it got off, so it worked out.
I'll tell you what, he wanted it though.
Excellent, Dorky. I figured you'd get it Monday. There's a better fish. Nope.
You gotta be shitting.
That's what we got today.
I don't like what I'm seeing.
No, I haven't liked it for a half hour. Nick, that's up to you. You seem to have a pretty good one there. If your psyche can handle it, it's cheaper than child support. Just saying.
How long you been single, Mike?
13 years, I guess.
A long time.
You got it, Captain. Bluegill? Yep.
Blue cracker. Did you want to show this?
I do want to show this blue cracker off, yes. I'll take your rag whenever you get him. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you a blue cracker. A bluegill. These are copper nose, copperheads, knotheads, whatever you want to call them. That's a good one. Hold still. I want to show you the colors in the sun if I can, guys. I may drop him, but I'm going to try not.
We might have to go on down there and catch 100 bluegills.
Aren't them pretty? The colors in them are just phenomenal.
There's a piece on this side, folks, right here.
Is there?
That is known as a copper-nosed bluegill here in the south. People. No. We got 20, that was 26. Well, that was 25. Right, Nick. Oh, you're right, Rico. That color is just absolutely amazing. Dat Flyboy, am I supposed to shout out to you? I didn't get hardly any rain. It poured at the captain's house. He lives 10 miles away.
I need a sinker.
I'll hook you up. You're going to need some fish here in a minute. Is what you're going to need. These fish loud. That's the damnest thing I've seen. There's a few here. We thought we was going to have these fish 4 or 5 days, honestly.
I thought they'd be here the rest of the week.
I just did. And, you know, if you like the content, you can subscribe. You don't have to. Dory, take care of that. Two inches in Bradenton, wow.
It rained about, we got 2 inches in town.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had a lot of lost power and everything else.
Huh.
It rained so hard they came to pick them fish up. I let them have the cooler and everything. They had their own cooler.
You wasn't going out fooling with it, was you?
Thanks, Dory.
Back on this side, man.
There just ain't enough of them. That's the worst part.
Ain't responding much either.
He'll go. Click. 26.
You got a good one, boy?
Good enough. Rainy. It'll probably be a few months. Little man said good morning, Hidden Oasis. Morning. Yeah, Featherhead. I tell you what we're going to be doing here in a minute. I'm going to have to shut this off and go look for fish. These fish have, and they'll do this in the spring. They'll come 1 or 2 days and leave, and they may have done it yesterday. These fish got, there's some fish ahead of you, Captain. I'm going to put you up on them out here on this side.
Back here, too.
Them fish wouldn't bite for me yesterday either. There's some fish right out there on the end. Morning, Vumani, Sabaya,
Where Jackie was at.
Donnie Rocket. Hold on. You got him, bumping up there too? I'm gonna put you up here on fish on this side if you want them. There's several fish on this end, I don't know why. All right, I'm back, I'm sorry. Okay, there's fish here. Y'all just gotta catch them. And there was beds in the open here yesterday, Munch. In them big open holes, there were several beds.
Man, one now.
More Larry Willis. Popmore's in the house? Popmore's in the Keys. He'd gone and floated out of town. He's going on a lobster run. Michael, I know you guys are having fun and partying and drinking, having a big time. Be sure and take videos. Storm and Norman, I do too in the long run, but I tell you what, as far as video quality, TikTok is better, and as the user interface is better, I'll get used to this. 3.5 years on a certain, especially when you get to my age, you don't want to change. Giddy Munch. Good one. That's a scaler. $27. They're out here to your left, Captain. But I've seen them up around that end bumping too. There are probably bluegills on that end, but well, Storm and Norman, here's the deal, Storm and Norman. Maybe you don't have TikTok. I'm going to start doing, and I did it this morning. I'm going to go live on TikTok first thing and announce to everybody that in 15 minutes we're going over to YouTube. That's bad. Getting Munch, he's got it. Good one. Good one there. Click. Now here, let me have that fish, Munch. Hold him up and show him.
I don't know if they can see it.
He's nice. Click. But the video quality, by the way, for those of you who are new here, if you guys didn't know, the reason we have such good service, we invested in Starlink to bring you guys the best program on TikTok. But now that we're going to be going away from there, we're bringing you the best program on YouTube. So Emma Gwen, I'm not sure. Munch came up with lily pad, but Captain's got one. Hang on there, buddy. Good one there. Click. Bill Jordan, see you in the parking lot. Found a couple of fish that want to bite.
What do you see back there where we started?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, it's fishing camp. Okay, Storm and Norman. And that's the thing a lot of people have. I don't recognize on here because I've recognized everyone if their name's the same, and it's amazing how many people I've remembered on TikTok. Morning, Scott. Shut up, Dory. Captain got him one good one too. Real good fish. Look at this. Look at the size of that bluegill. High plate.
No, I haven't.
We're shellcracker fishing, Captain. That's what we do.
I won't throw them back in here.
No, that's a good fish there.
Big one.
That was nice. Dorky, you bear it, we'll share it. Munch will catch a fish right there. He ain't been in there yet. AK Amber, I like them. I like a catfish to eat. I like a bluegill and a shellcracker.
Good think so.
Ah, you'll have it, Dory. Especially when you get to our age. Jeffrey Duncan, it's funny you say that. That's a good fish. 2 years ago, we were crappie fishing over on Bird Island, and we were catching crappie as fast as you could drop minnows in the water. We caught our limit, but he got it, Captain. Get ready for this one. Click, click. We were getting close to our limit, and I had about a 1.5 pound crappie on, and I hooked one.
You want to keep this one or
Yeah.
put it in the box?
Yeah.
And a bass come up, a giant bass, and that's what I said to Captain. He's got it. Sorry.
You're
And
fine.
a giant bass come up. I said, giant bass, Captain. And it come up, grabbed the crappie, and engulfed a 1.5 pound crappie in its mouth. Of course, I was using a crappie hook. I never hooked him. I had him to the top of the water. He saw him. It was way bigger than a 12 pound fish. We're thinking at least 14. And he got off, of course. And I did not, we had,
Well, he just swallowed the crappie, but he
right, he had the crappie all the way down his throat. He was a freaking monster.
in a little bitty hole. I thought that.
You still got him?
No.
I was getting cutter.
He just took off like a banshee.
He got away.
These fish seem to be responding.
Oh, it's email. I realized that. Got it now. I'll figure this out. Railroad, I was 8 up with chasing bass. Just completely ate up. And that's something the BASS did to all of us. And made us all think that you couldn't keep a bass, couldn't eat a bass. You know, they brainwashed us all. Trust me. Get him, Cap. Oh, boy. Oh, man, that was a good fish.
Still a good fish.
He got it, Munch. He had it. That was a good one.
These fish is biting him.
They did yesterday when we left. Okay, what am I missing things? Yeah, Dory's had enough raccoons, been killing all our chickens. We're allowed 50 apiece here, Jeffrey. And honestly, and truth be known, you don't need a limit here. But there's some people around that are a tad egregious, worse than us. And they would come out here and catch 1,000 a day. And it's probably a good thing they have one. You know, in Louisiana, Texas, there's no limit. The growing season here is just, and the food source, it's off the chain here. He's moving it.
Just barely.
He
Think
might
he's
have.
on there? I don't think so.
I don't either. He just sort of pushed at it, didn't he? Well, Farm and Norman, we're only allowed 25 crappie each a day. But here's the rule in Florida. Every day.
Oh, what is this?
It's a big shell cracker. Nice one.
I had a jerk.
Nice one. In Florida, 30 in the box.
Huh?
In Florida, you can catch your limit every day. Once the fish are cleaned and put in a freezer, they are considered a food source. They're not considered fish per se. However, if you try to transport more than 2 daily limits, you're going to get in trouble. There's where people get in trouble. You know, and here's what the old people do, and it's no secret. I mean, hell, we used to do it for a week at a time anyway. People come down here for the winter. They fill a freezer or two, fill their coolers, and take them back to Kentucky and Indiana and Illinois and what have you. Now, I guess it's all well and fine, but if you get caught, you're screwed. There's plenty of fish here, though. They can't hurt the population here. There's no size limit on crappie. That is correct, Nick. You cannot clean them on the lake while you're fishing. There's one over there to the right. Go get him. Watch this. There's one down in the middle of that, too.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. You might have to sit one down in there. You got a fish right where you are, though. He ought to come over and get that. You're welcome. Now, there's different rules for different states about possession limits, and it's my understanding that in some other states, you can only have 2 daily limits in your freezer. Watch this. He going pull it this way just a little bit. Never mind, you're okay. You were on top of that. I could see the lily pad stem. He got one down in here. Come on, guys. Catch me a fish. Two limits in your freezer, Zachary? I got it. You know, like I said, every state is different.
Where's that at?
Nebraska. 2 limits in your freezer. Bunch going out here where the big fish are.
I last thing y'all was down there.
Mm-hmm. He thought he had a bass. Morning, taking no prisoners. Old school. Oh, old school fixed it. Okay, taking no prisoners. Fix your name. Old school, tell him how to do it, because I don't know how. Some people call it a possession limit as opposed to a freezer limit, but every state's different. You know, we get a lot of heat from people up north. You're going to jail. You're getting this. The game warden needs to come visit you. I called FWC. They're coming to visit you. Just shut up. Know the rules. We do. Terry O'Brien morning. Heading home today. Yes, you're coming in late tonight, I believe. You got one down here?
I think so.
Boatfish. Watch this. He's going to catch him a boatfish. Now, if this water was clear, you could see these beds, but our water's very stained. Morning, Emmert. Chad Craig. Now, Dory, you can, and I think you can, or you just, do I need to Captain is hooked up to. Got Munchie moved yours. We got double Nixon going on here. Click, click, double, and his fell off and the floor out worked out. Click, click. 32. Dory's husband probably made her mad. She's eating everybody today. That's the way it goes. Morning, Jay Summertop. Chevy Girl changed her name. Now, which Chevy Girl is this? Is this the tatted chick queen girl thingy or the other Chevy Girl? Come on, Munch. Catch that fish.
Strip me.
Morning, Ray Stevens. Mississippi Squirrel Revival. Well, that's all right, Jesse James. The camaraderie is the best part. The other one, okay. Well, like I said, guys, with a name like Chevy Girl, she ain't going to come in here and start nothing. He's got it, Munch. Oh, that one ain't coming back.
No, he ain't coming back. Dadgummit.
Morning, Jimmy Rackley.
Maybe there's another one down there.
Walmart Plus. None. Actually, Walmart Plus, let me tell you a secret so you know. I was a bad drunk back in the days. I don't drink anymore. I went to rehab and all. And I'm proud to tell the story because if I can help somebody else, I'll help them. Look at the damn bait fish in the water.
That was a good one, too.
That was a good fish. Still is.
I know.
Arkansas is here. We're catching shell crackers, Pat Maxwell. Get him, Cap. Oh, my God. I thought he had that swallowed. Hang on. Captain's got one located over here. Just get ready. He ain't done with this fish. He ain't done with this fish yet. I'll show the cooler here in a minute. Munch had one. He missed it. Skinned his ass. Am I going to have to get out a pole? Good Lord. It's like fishing with women. Hey, looking good. Captain missed that one. Are you dealing with little fish, guys? Oh. Three Forks, Montana. River fishing for trout.
Beaverhead or the big hole?
What'd you say, Beaverhead? The big hole? Well, we'll find out. Okay, that one can go. Here, I'll fix that. There. They're okay. We are not catching giants. We have some really good ones we're keeping separate. We're going to scale maybe, but Terry, we thought we had fish located for the next 4 or 5 days. There's a few fish left here on the end of this set of lily pads that are about gone. This is it. Nick Ginther, no, the guy up front, he's my fishing partner up front, the captain. His real name is Dick Stanley, but on TikTok, every time I said his name, I'd get banned. So we turned it into the captain because some people call him captain. But he's done a lot of saltwater fishing, and he has no desire to do it. Now, as long as we're together fishing, get him, Cap. Damn it. You know, I'll do a little bit, but here's the deal about also Nick Ginther. I have some really bad arthritis in my hands. See them? They're crooked. I don't know that I could hold a rod and reel on saltwater fish. I think I'd just rip it out of my hand and I'd lose it. There's some fish out there to the left, but I'm going to have to reset this boat up to go to them.
They're beating the pads up there.
Let's go out there and get them. Lake Kissimmee, Sir Bader. Y'all ready to take a move?
Yeah.
I'm going around the cut.
It's hard for me to believe these fish is late.
I'm a little puzzled as much as you are, buddy, but
See these other pads up here?
I thought I saw a little bit, but not much. I think so. I heard a boat coming in.
I want to get my hat too.
You're just gonna have to wait. Now you smell these fish right here?
Yeah, I smell fish all morning.
There. Trade me. All right, we're turning around here now, guys. There's several fish right here on the end. I may get a little closer to them, but let's see what goes on here. Well, Jeffrey, we have a lot of fun. We joke a lot. I make fun of women a whole lot, but it's an easy thing to do. But that's a whole nother story. But they come back for more. You know, nobody gets mad. One lady did get mad the other morning. We sent her down the road. Old curmudgeon, nasty, mean old, what do you call her?
She was hot, that gal the other morning.
There they are, Captain. Get them. Watch this. They're going to start putting them in the boat now. Look at them bump here. And I'll get you a little closer here once you pick these off. You all see them bumping these pads?
Uh-huh.
Hold on there, Jonas. I'll do that. And I'll get a worm and catch a fish, too. There you go. We got 32 in the box. Now, we just rolled in here with a trolling motor, so it may take these fish just a minute to acclimate. There's one. There's one. What you got there? That's what I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah, hag. 33. Click. Come on, Munch. Tighten up, son.
Put her in there, Captain.
You missing?
Yeah, put her in right in there. Yep. Get them out of there. Show me how it's done.
I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna catch this one right here. Look at that one. I saw him over here bumping. I couldn't stand it. I put a worm on, guys.
Oh, that's all right. There's plenty of holes out here.
Captain's about to catch one right there. Come on, Brandon. Get him, Munch.
God almighty, that was a little one.
I don't think so.
That's a little one.
I'm in there where he is. Morning, Carl. PMC Whitlatch in the house. Captain.
I was looking.
I was like, what is he looking at? I'm watching 17 corks, and he's missing his own bite. Boy, he had her, too. He got him that time. Click. Munch, you gonna miss that fish? He got it already, Munch.
No, I'm gonna let him swallow it.
Bluegill. I'd have never dreamt that. It was a bluegill. Double Nixon, 35.
Where's yours at?
About 2 foot, 2.5 here, Ray. I got stuff on my worm.
I hate that when you get
I'm gonna reach out and touch one, guys.
You should put it right there. There's some more right there.
Well, I wanted you to sword lip them all first. Get ready.
Well,
$100 hook set. Munch, hold
Yeah,
that.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pole of shame coming out. I think.
If he catches one fish, might have to get the cutter.
God dang.
There was some fish here.
Bluegill. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Had to get pole of shame out, guys.
It worked.
Uh-oh, Captain went and got one. Good one, too. Put that one in this cooler, Munch.
Here.
No, not mine, his.
I'll get this.
You're going to get a bite. Double Nixon, 37.
I thought Munch had
I think his pole was just wiggling. But take that one from him.
I'll get you baited in a minute.
These fish sure want to bite.
Huh?
These fish act like they want to bite.
Double Nixons. Trucker clock
Now he's moving.
37.
That's me now, yeah.
Probably coming down.
Okay, guys. Morning, Terrence. Now, I saw a bump right here, guys. Let's see if we're in a fish right here at the basis. Chances are it's bluegill if it's on the outside of these pads here, but let's give her a shot and see what we got. I've always wanted to go to the Columbia. Uh-oh, Munch just hooked Moby Wiener here.
No, I did not.
That's all right. He didn't get off.
I didn't think you knew. You
Did you see it move any?
yeah, you're trying to move your. I wasn't watching. I seen it when you went to pull up.
38.
Right.
Hey, Brandon Lang.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Captain missed his. That don't surprise y'all, does it? Uh-oh. Do it again. Eat it or swim.
I think the fish are a bit better than anything we found this morning.
They have.
Yeah, these fish want to play. Captain had one right there. Let's see if he can catch that fish. I'm going to throw mine way up there. You know, a lot of people like to watch us on TV, Carl. Oh, we talk some stuff in this boat. You better have some broad-ass shoulders climbing this son of a gun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I didn't see you over there.
I was hiding. I didn't like where I was anyway. I was retching too far. Morning, Lampa Lampa. Which is not Lambda Lambda Lambda, which was Revenge of the Nerds fraternity. Hey, Dory, I got a question for you. Why is it there's 4.5 billion women on this planet and it's still not clean? Look here.
Yeah. Get him.
Diana T in just a sec. I'm just asking for a friend. Got to find one worthy, Molly. Oh, Jeffrey, this ought to be good. And another question, how on earth did Eve or God turn rib into a loudspeaker? Just a question for everybody. Just wondering. I know there's one right there, Munch. He bumped. He's down. He's down in there.
Okay.
He got him too. Good one. Bluegill. Took him to the house. Click. 39. Brad Cox, we are back in the same spot, but the fish over there have left. These fish really, they're here and want to bite, so this is where we are. Nick, be careful. At some point, you got to close your eyes. Get ready. Got mine. Captain has got one deep. There you go. Double Nixon over here. 41. Come on, trucker clock, who wants it? She might be watching, Nick. You know how that works. She knows this account. I think, Carl, I think somebody just said that. Or they just answered it. All right, I'm done fishing for a little bit. I may have to slide you up that way just a little bit. Captain retched out there for that one.
I see some bumping to on up there too.
We do it 6 days a week, Brad. We're new to YouTube. We did this for 3.5 years live on TikTok. And we're looking to switch platforms, so here we are. So you're now, TikTok is different than YouTube, a lot different. And people that go to YouTube want to learn something. You had a good one. It's a research tool, YouTube is. So I'm going to have to start making more videos where I teach things about what we're doing. But this live show, people can watch and they can see what we're doing. And if they listen, they'll pick up a lot of good tips. TikTok is very entertainment oriented. Jamie Baber. I don't know if I did or not. Maybe. I don't think. I'll look, but I can't now. There's another one in there, Munch. That wind's picking up.
Oh, it's one bump.
Now, we give a lot of information away while we're doing this, but we joke and cut up too. But here's the good thing, guys. I mean, I know there's people on here that are just learning YouTube and stuff, but if you guys have something to do on a certain morning, you can watch our live show later on YouTube. You can watch it anytime you want. In the evenings, drinking a beer, whatever. I'm going to pull forward just a skosh, guys. Little one?
Yeah.
Do you have one bumping right there, Captain?
Yeah, they've been bumping up there. Fish right there wanted to bite.
Jeffrey Duncan, here's the problem with down here. This is a service industry down here. There are some jobs, a lot of them are specialized. As far as engineering jobs, maybe over in Tampa, maybe in Orlando, there's some. This is a retirement area. People come here to die. This is God's waiting room. That's the truth. So it's all service industry mostly. Lance Tarver, I believe, watching from the big screen is the shit. And hold on. I wonder if Michelle's on here, Captain. The captain's wife has been watching us on YouTube. Thanks, Gator Kid. Okay, you got to tell us how you got to name a Gator Kid. And if it's very graphic, I don't want to hear it. Molly, I don't know if I can download them, Molly, but I'm guessing I can because it's our video. Daisy Davis, what's in the water? Lots of things. Gators especially. Watch this. Munch getting ready to rip one. Montana, have no desire to be cold, and that's why I moved to Florida. That ain't no good. About his speed, though. Corey D, we're on Lake Kissimmee, and we are using redworms. We don't believe in crickets. We used to use them. We just catch more fish with redworms. Brad Cox, that ain't possible. You go to our TikTok page, we catch more panfish than anyone in North America. Just saying. And that's facts. And I can put my tackle box in a Ziploc bag. Like I said, we used to use them.
Come over and prove us wrong.
Yeah, come on. What are you doing, Munch?
That one in there, one?
No.
These fish stink.
They do stink.
All right. Guys, I tell you what, I'm going to get off here for a little while. We're going to have to go look for some fish, it appears. And we think we know where a few are. But we're going to have to poke around a little bit. Well, we're bed fishing, Brad, and I'll teach you a secret about this, and a lot of people don't know this. A bluegill or a shellcracker, when you're bed fishing, anything you put in their bed has to be moved. And a wiggling worm on a hook, and we lay it right in their bed. We don't put it in front of them. We lay it in their bed. Nature says it has to be picked up and moved. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, and that's what they do. They'll move it. And since they don't have hands, they got to put it in their damn mouth. He's moving it. What happened, Munch? Watch this. Captain's gonna fix him right up.
There you go. I hope you do. I hate missing them. Oops, sorry.
You're good. I just didn't want you to jerk it and knock the phone in the lake.
No, we don't need that. Get him for me, Cap. How come?
He's full, Munch. You gave him the gout.
I only gave him one worm.
That's been a little fish.
Did I miss somebody's comment? Who's Daisy?
Put it back out there on yours.
Oh, I wanted to show the fish. Somebody wanted to see them. Sorry, Munch.
No, you're fine.
Diana asked to see the fish earlier, and I forgot. Come, you guys are... They're nice fish. Let's see. We got 42. 8 more, and we'll go spread a bag of ice. Now, Brad, I used crickets as a young guy. Some young guy. I know there's a joke. There's a joke in there. And we've caught a lot of... I used crickets only up north. And down here, the captain and I both used crickets and red worms, depending on what their mood was that day. And then finally, we just decided the crickets weren't worth messing with. I was buying 1,000 at a time. And I kept them at the house and I fed them. You still got that fish.
I don't know.
I think you do. You did. But it just wasn't worth the hassle considering we've never had somebody come up next to us with crickets and outfish us. So we just keep using worms. They're so, and we use these worm boxes right here. It's called a Keep Cool Mini. We put them on them trays so dirt don't get all over the boat. It's called a Keep Cool Mini from Hagen's, and we get them on Amazon. You freeze the outside and put the worm on the inside once it's frozen. Well, here's what I got to do. Josh, today when I get home, you know, my logo should be the fish breading logo right now, which our fish breading is available on Amazon if you guys are wondering. Our own proprietary fish breading. And it's the best stuff on the market. I just had a Red Bull, buddy. But anyway, that should be up there right now. But I've got to go save the picture in my phone so I can easily access it rather than scroll back a year to that one logo. Morning, Dwayne Kennard. Inmate, no, they didn't bother me at all. Once it gets dark, they sort of shut up. They're not bad. I tell you what, a secret to keeping crickets alive, you know, people feed them potatoes mostly. If you want fat crickets to fish with, feed them bastards oranges. God, they love oranges. Slice your oranges and man, they get fat.
Really?
Yeah, you can turn a pound of crickets into 7 pounds of crickets in about a day.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They'll just sit there and eat and just suck up the juice until they're huge. Warren, you're right. They don't jump away. You got one bumping down here still, Munch. Munch, I need a worm. Can I borrow a worm? I'm going to go out here and touch one. Y'all ready? It is the best breading on the market. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I wouldn't put it out there if it wasn't true. Okay, y'all ready for this? I'm going to reach out and get one. This is going to be the $100 hook set. It ain't going to be nothing. I may need another worm, Munch. Give me a second. I need another worm. Yeah, I knocked that one off. I've never caught them on power bait. Now, here's the funny thing. You just asked an interesting question, Jeffrey, because this man behind us, I'm going to show you this guy, Jackie Powell. That guy right there, he does nothing but jig. He catches a lot of shell crackers and bluegills. I don't know what he jigs with. The old men down here can be kind of secretive. Yep. All right. There's one right down in there. Y'all ready for this? This is going to be the $100 hook set y'all been waiting on. There is no way there's not a fish right there.
Thad was bumping.
And we are about to get off here shortly, guys. Oh, there's a fish right here beside the damn boat. I saw that. You done messed up, A.A. Ron. You done messed up, A.A. Ron. Go ahead. Eat the worm. Like the worm. Love the worm. Be one with the worm. Come to visit the cooler. Tommy Dennis have a good one? It's a captain show. He's caught his share. But there's 41 in the box, buddy. 42. But it's... I'm going to spin us around here in a minute. We're going to get back on them fish that were over there. And get that sun directly behind us. We've sort of picked these fish off.
Quite a few fish right there, though.
Oh, yeah, we did good moving out here, but there's more where we were before. I'm going to go around there and get them and get this sun behind us if you're ready. You got one bumping back there?
Yeah, I just
All right. All right. You see, they're bumping out here. They're here. Get ready. These guys are going to start tripling up. I'm going to have to help to triple up, though. Let me put a worm down here and see what happens. I'm in the darkest depths of mortem. And don't be afraid to follow us or subscribe. They call them subscribers over here. Subscribers on YouTube are different. Might take them a minute, guys. I got mine. Oh, shit.
Oh,
And I mean, it's a good one.
It's a pig. Get him in here.
It's a good one.
My gosh, look at that.
That's a good one. Okay, this is in my hand. And look where it goes down my arm. That's a good one. Red-eared sunfish, Florida. Now this is a very just good size for Florida. I think we'll take this fish home. Definitely a pie plate. Still got my damn worm. He's got her. He moved it, Munch. Get him. That fish is smarter than you. I've screwed up my sinker.
Put it in there.
We leave at 6:15,
one.
Mr. Cox. I did catch one. He went in the good cooler. We're cherry picking a few big ones off the top. Me and Munch are to scale. I didn't either. He slipped in on us.
Morning, Jackie.
Lance, that was a good fish. Now, in the springtime, you catch them all that size. But I said the other day, I expect these big ones to come back in, and he was here. You had him, Munch. What happened? If you're just going to sore lip him, Munch, we'll take you home. Oh, look at the captain's going to help you out.
I hope he catches him.
That was a little fish.
No, I don't think it was.
Did you hook him?
I felt him.
What?
There he goes.
Oh, he lily padded your ass. What kind of wine?
I think it's a good fish, man.
Angela Miller?
I don't know.
You might have got spell check
Did you
there.
feel him too?
Yeah, I felt him. He was a good fish.
Oh, line. Yeah, 60-pound canine braid. That fish is smarter than I am. I ain't playing with him no more.
He hit it one time.
I'm going out there where there's a dumb one. That fish right down there, that must have been a male. I'm trying to catch a female.
Ain't coming back now.
Ashton's in the house. I hope Nick's behaving now.
Jackie catch a fish over there?
Move it again. Move it again. That's what I'm talking about. 44. Woo! That's me. Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts. Ow! That's what I get for trying to do that without a rag. Yeah, Brad Cox, yes. These are custom-made cane poles. Let me show you. It's sort of like a sabiki rod, but only a little. That's what gave me the idea for these. But we have them custom-made by Swamp Sticks Custom Rods. Yeah, there's the rear eye right there. And I just tie it around the pole. Now, he will put you a line keeper right here if you want. They're little metal things that he threads on and epoxies. But the way we have to pull these out of these lily pads, I knew it would cut my line, so I didn't have them put on there. We've never had one break back there. Hey, Kyle, morning. You're about to miss me. Yes, so the line goes down the center of the pole. Like I said, it's sort of like a sabiki rod. They made some old jigging poles out of fiberglass many, many years ago that people had, and they're similar to those too. The click count is 44. It's not, 44 ain't bad, but this is not normalness. Stupid fish. You gonna try to catch that one?
I don't know where the base of them pads are.
Yeah, Brad, we just use a simple slip cork rig other than that. I mean, we do use the best equipment we can find, but I see people use rods and reels with eyes on them, and the eyes are just in the way. In these lily pads, you're fishing vertically. You miss a fish, the line goes up, it tangles around the eyes. It took me a couple years to learn. I'm like, why are all these old people using cane poles? I get it now. They were the smart ones. I was up north. I thought I was going to come down here and set the world on fire, show these old people how to catch fish. I was wrong. Got him out of there too. That ain't no good. That worked out pretty good. Hold on, Captain. We'll spin you all around some more. We got this wind to our favor now. Let's finish. I want to catch the rest of these fish out there. There's several bumping right here. Right there in front of your face, Captain. Well, we're only fishing for shellcrackers and bluegills, so look at them down in there. Look at them. Do y'all see these fish bumping these pads?
Yeah, I do.
I was too. That's all I used, Jeffrey. But I had to think like the Floridians on these lakes. Do, 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 do. Okay, Kyle, go get them. Quit working so much. Time to fish. Captain is getting serious here. Watch this. He's standing up. You're going to see the $100 hook set here in a second. He only stands up when he's serious. Jeffrey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I've used them. No, Corey D, we use a Gamakatsu panfish hook. Here, I'm going to show you what hook we're using. Captain hooked up. Did you get him? He got him. Anyway, these hooks, you almost can't bend these hooks. These are the strongest, sharpest panfish hooks in the world. Take a screenshot of that. Part number 02608. 15 on a card for about $5. They're available at some bait stores, but Bass Pro carries them. You can order them online, delivered right to your door. They don't bend. They usually break before they bend. I mean, they are uber freaking strong. We haven't found anything better yet. And somebody could bring a hook to us and say it's better, but I don't think it might be as good, but I don't see it happening. And if Gamakatsu puts this much effort into a panfish hook, the rest of their hooks have got to be fantastic. That's a fact. Well, you caught one, didn't you? 46? I don't think I counted that one. You're going to have to go right down in the middle of that set of pads, Munch. You're going to get down in there tight on them. You got it, Captain.
I was watching Munch. You said you pull that pipe, and I didn't run my cork going I ain't going up deck.
Yeah, those, I tell you what, Corey, you can't bend them hardly. We've been crappie fishing out in the middle before. Did he move that much? No. And we'll pull the trees off the bottom. Get your hook off of them. Let go of the damn tree and let it go back to the bottom. Hey, professional welder. I was getting ready to give you my best joke, professional welder. What do you say to a guy with an IQ of 4? Nice weld. 47. 3 more and we spread ice. Hot diggity damn. I tell you what, Mark. Marquis. It's Marquis. Marquis. Marks. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce your name. Marcus. It's Marcus. I remember now. I had a brain fart. Sorry. Red Bull good. Women bad. Munch getting ready to put super yeet on one. Y'all ready? Corey D, I bet that's one strong ass hook, and I bet it's sharp too. Like I said, if they put, and those hooks never get dull. That's the amazing part about them. We use them for months at a time. Unless we get a super bad knot, we never have to re-rig. Because like I said, we use the best shit known to man. The canine fish captain got him one. Down deep, good and two. 48, 2 more and we spread ice. I've never used a fluke, honestly. I got married once, that was a fluke. It's warmish, Mr. Fritz. Trust me, it won't happen again. Carl, you're right. You know, it's the male fall. It's the downfall of the male species. That's automatic. I mean, here's the deal. You take a 350-inch whitetail, and they exist, and they go and they lay down and they hide in thick brush and trees, and you never see them. But as soon as the females come into estrus, what happens? That's how they get killed. See, it's the downfall of the male species. Nobody will listen to me. Yes, Big Bear, it is. Uh-oh, he got a good one there. That's a real good one. He can't get him off the bottom. That's a real good fish. Look at this pig. Look at this pig. You gonna pick that up and put him in here?
Want that one?
Oh, yeah.
Bill, you're gonna do it a fourth time. 49. That was about 49 and a half there. That's a good one. Here, I'll hold your pole. You ain't gonna catch nothing anyway. That's good fish. Ashton, that was a good one.
That'd make a meal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
You know, Big Bear, one of these mornings I'm gonna do it the right way, but most people watch on their phones. I still haven't figured out how to do it. To do it in landscape, the other morning I tried, and I screwed it up. I warned you guys, old school, the other day. Here's the deal. I can turn the phone sideways, but it tells me my screen's locked when I do it. And the other day I had snow pants, I had issues. YouTube wouldn't let me do it right, and I couldn't figure it out. And then my comments were sideways, and I couldn't read it. It was a freaking mess. Get him, Munch. All he did was move it. He ain't there. But anyway, I was telling you guys the other day, it's almost Labor Day. You know, everybody's going to go to picnics and this and that in the summer. Don't let a $10 sundress cost you $18 for the child support. I'm just warning y'all now. Get him, Munch. Aw, that ain't no good. No click. Right, Carl. Right. 49 in the box, Captain. Put that 50 in there. Then I'm going to, uh-oh, Captain gave him a sandwich. He put an extra worm on this one. Most people that watch us watch on their phones, but now that we can go to the TV, look at him out there, Captain. Go get that fish. Watch this. Captain's gonna get serious on this dude. After this fish, I'm gonna show you all the fish and I'm getting off here. Right, effing Saint. You're exactly right, son. Zachary, and something else, Zachary. Zachary said, behind the downfall of every great man stands a cold-hearted woman. You're exactly right. And Zachary, I'm going to back this up with something. Later on, guys, you go to the bar, you go to the grocery store, you go to the liquor store, wherever you go today, and you're going to see the most beautiful woman you have ever seen in your life. And she's going to be the hottest thing you have ever seen in your life. And I promise you this, somewhere there is a man tired of putting up with her shit. Once he moved it.
Just barely bumped it.
Bounce it once for him. See if he comes back and takes it. You may have to bump it a little higher than that because you didn't pull the sinker off the bottom. There you go. He'll grab that now, I think. Ricky Smith, I'm just videotaper dude. He doesn't. Got a little bedding material on your hook there. Oh, Captain, look where he just put that. That fish is knocking them pads down over there.
Didn't put that stuff on there anyway.
Inmate, you know, Bill can talk all he wants. He's next. I promise you. Zachary is Mr. Kilgore. Ain't happening. These guys ain't gonna catch number 50. I'm just gonna show the fish off and I'm getting off here and we're going to find some fish because I'm disappointed. But the box is looking pretty good. We got 49. This is Lake Kissimmee crypto. Once you got one moving his over here.
That's all they'll do.
Toying with you. And he might have it in his mouth now. Now if he won't, there he is. He swallowed it to his ass. 50.
That's okay.
Jeffrey Duncan, cool. Yeah, we call it bumping, but it's the fish running into the base of the pads where their beds are. The females will push eggs out like that. I'm not positive the females push eggs out that way, but the males will run into them while they're fighting in PHUCKING, and that's what we smell. These fish stink right now. They're sperming so heavy. There's so many fish here that they just stink. But they use them pads to knock the stuff out of them. I don't know if the females have to do that to drop their eggs. And somebody that's a biologist can tell me better. Well, Jeffrey, we're going to go to TikTok for a while. I'm going to go to TikTok Live every morning for 15 minutes or so to announce that we're coming over here that morning through Saturday. And Sundays we usually take a break, but all right, guys, I'm out of here. Captain's hooked up. You get a bonus catch. That's a big fish there. I may have to cut this dude. Maybe not. That's a big fish. Look at the size of that. Here, let's show this up close, Captain. Look how thick them bastards just get. I mean, them's hosses. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You all have a super day. It's been fun. Thanks for coming. We'll come out and play again tomorrow, I think, unless we get some storms or something. But
There you go.
hand it here, Munch.
Oh, the pole?
Yeah.
Mac Daddy.
It was a good day. I'll bring y'all, and I am going to keep, I will keep doing videos on TikTok and YouTube, but we're probably going to live over here from now on as far as live shows. So that's just the way it's going to be. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for coming. We do this for you guys. We don't do this for our benefit. But if they'll pay us for video views and stuff, we'll do it. All right, guys, y'all have a good one. Don't work too hard. We're not going to.